Happy
Woohoo!
Mother's
Happy Mother's
Day!
Day! Happy Mother's Day to you, Veda.
Thank you, Jazzy.
You're
As you can
welcome.
see, I have the best Mother's Day gift ever.
What is
Can
that?
you guess what that is?
Uh, your bundles?
No, my kid is not here.
Oh, but where's Dylan? Why is that the best mother? You need a break,
No
Veda.
one wants to really spend Mother's Day being a mother. You want to spend Mother's Day being a whole grown up with no kids in your head. That's
Oh,
how you want your Mother's Day.
oh, but see, I ain't nobody mama, so I feel like every day I'm gonna be in my mama face. Mama, mama,
Okay.
mama.
No, I'm just playing. I like to see my child on Mother's Day when we first wake up, but then it's bottomless mimosas from there. Okay, bottomless
Really?
mimosas from there. But I just want to thank all the mothers and grandmothers that are watching right now that took time out of their day to come and kick it with me and Jazzy Black. We really, 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 really appreciate you.
Yes, and today we are here to celebrate moms. We're gonna have some like candid conversations, have some fun. We're gonna play some games. So I'm excited.
Yes, and make sure you listen in for a keyword. Okay, there's going to be a keyword. So we got to know how well us moms listen because mothers have selective hearing. When you're
Yes,
a mother, you learn how to not hear a lot of stuff. Okay,
that's not
but
horrible.
believe me, Jazzy, your mom has tuned you out before. You just
I'm
might
pretty
not know.
sure. Speaking of moms, we want to know who in the comment section is a mom. If you are, please drop your name down there and tell us how many kids you have. If you got to get extra boxes of fruit snacks and all that too.
Or if you want to just shout out your mom. If you're like
Oh,
Jazzy Black and you're not a mom yet and you're just tuning in because you're at the house kicking it, shout your mom out so we can show her some love on this wonderful Mother's Day.
yes.
Jazzy Black, being as though,
Mhm.
Mother's Day comes every year, do
Yeah.
you find it hard to find gifts for your mother?
Yes, because my mom, my mama and Mimi, and they're both very high maintenance. I'ma just say it. They're high maintenance. So I always try to do things that will give them an experience, versus just like, oh, I can go and get my mom some perfume because I know she likes it, or I can go get Mimi a purse because I know she likes it. But I always try to do things that I know they'll remember. So like last year, I got us all these necklaces because I was like, oh, this will be fun. This is something that we can have forever versus just going to get like regular gifts. So I usually do like struggle in this year. Like, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I have no idea. And it's,
That's funny you say that because I remember when you got those necklaces last year. That was so
yeah.
cute. Or was it year before last? Was it last year or year before? Yeah, it was year before last. Because I remember when you did it, and I was like, "Oh, I'm about to go get my mama one."
Yeah. And, granted, we're just hanging out today, but I don't know what I'm going to get.
So you already got your gift on deck. For me, I think it's more important to create memories with your mom.
Same.
Gifts are cool. Like I said, Mother's Day is every year.
Right.
So you're eventually gonna run out of gifts to get,
Yeah.
unless you're with the new electronics or stuff like that.
Yeah.
So creating memories is a very, 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 very good way to show your mother you love her and celebrate Mother's Day. So
Yeah.
just really super dope memories that you can create.
No, for real. I agree.
And on
So,
that note, Jazzy Black, we
yeah.
have some special guests that we want to bring
Oh, yeah.
to.
Let's welcome our guests. Are
Yes,
you?
we have special guests that we want to bring. Um, our mamas.
Yep. I guess.
So Jazzy Black,
Here's
tell
my
Tamika,
mom.
come on, ma, come
Woo!
on.
Yeah.
Hey, Tamika.
Hi, Veda. How you doing?
Ah.
Yes.
And Vita,
And this
it's
is
my
my
mom.
mom.
Hey, Miss
Hey,
Elaine.
Miss
You look so cute.
Elaine.
Hi, how you doing?
Miss Elaine, I love those glasses. You always come with the look.
She does. It's good to see you.
Thank you.
And your mama always coming with the looks too. Yes, Tamika with the sleeves. Okay.
You shut me down today. I don't know. was like, Mama, really?
Well, she told me to be kind of cute casual. I mean, I have on this blazer and some sneakers, so I'm casual.
Okay. You always do it good. You always do it big, Tamika. I love watching you. I told Jazzi I was gonna come over there and go shopping in your closet.
Come on, Veda.
Yeah,
come on. Stuff, I got plenty of stuff. Come on.
Okay. Keep it real, Missy Lane. What was it like raising Veda? Because I know she's
well, in the beginning, it was a struggle. but now she's a super mom.
Yeah,
she's a super mom.
I want to hear more about the beginning.
Oh my gosh!
In the beginning.
Yeah.
In the Loca.
I definitely was not the easiest child to raise. Yeah, I was out there pretty much in my own little world, doing my own little thing. I mean, I was gangbanging and my mother didn't even know about it.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I think I remember you telling me about that.
Wow.
Yeah, because I, like my son, I was very good at being one person at home and one person outside.
Right.
And I see now raising my son, he's the same way. Like, I'd be like, who are you?
Right.
Missy Lane,
literally, who is this child?
Right.
He's me. What about you, Tamika? What was it? How was raising Jazzi Black?
It wasn't hard, but Jazzi constantly stayed in trouble because of her mouth. From starting elementary on up until I think 2 weeks prior to graduation, she got in trouble because of her. Yeah, high school. She got in trouble because of her mouth. And the principal at the time was actually my old high school teacher. Called me. I reminded her who I was and that Jazzi Black was my child, and do with her whatever you see, please, because that don't make no sense that she should have been getting in trouble 2 weeks prior to graduation.
Like, I literally almost didn't walk.
Yeah, because
for her graduation.
She's laughing all out loud, rolling down the hallway, on the walls, disturbing like 7 or 8 classrooms at one time.
Wow.
All she did, because she'd never really been in trouble other than talking, she, I think, put them in school suspension.
Yeah.
Because she had early release. So not did you only have early release, you should have left your tail off that campus. You stayed on campus, disturbed the school. Now you got in school suspension. I mean, who does that?
I wasn't ready to go home.
Who does that?
I wanted to hang out with my friends.
Who does that?
That's Jazzi Black for you right there. Okay.
You know, I used to give Jazzi enough rope to hang herself. I would allow her to get out and do things she wanted to do, but also give her enough rope to hang herself. If you know this and this and this is not done, don't think you're going to the little party or the little, event at school. You have responsibilities at home, and that's what I intend for you to do before you move forward with doing anything else.
But sometimes it didn't even matter. I would literally go and clean the entire house. I would even go and make her bed. I would go make her bed, clean her toilets, reorganize her closets, dust off the windowsill. I would do everything. And I'd be like, Mama, so, there's a skate party tonight. And she'd be like, okay. Yeah. And I'd be like,
you don't have to go to everything.
So I can't go? And she'd be like, no.
No, you don't have to go to everything.
And there was no like, why not? It was just like.
She knew not to ask that either. There was one incident where she tried to buck up to me one time. One time. See my finger? I said one. And she wanted some sneakers. I get up out of my bed at 8 o'clock, make it to the mall at 8:15. I got distracted by shoes as I was walking my way in, as we sometimes do. She mumbled up under her breath, and I tried to bend her nose back to her forehead. And I told her, don't you ever in life disrespect me when I get up out of my good sleeping bed to get you some sneakers from Foot Locker that closes at 9. We drive 15 minutes to the mall, speeding. You got one time and one time only to disrespect me. And a police officer was standing right there. He just kept looking straight ahead.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Ah,
Enough
there
stories.
is no need to get into that right there. You have already got that under control.
All right,
That's
that's
it.
enough
But
story.
Jazzy's turned out to be a wonderful child. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better daughter.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. She still gets on my nerves, but I couldn't ask for a better daughter.
Well, let me ask you, Tamika. Jazzy just recently moved out on her own. So
Uh-huh.
how did you feel about being an empty nesting mom again?
You see this smile on my
Oh,
face? You know what? I enjoyed her being in the house, but I know she needs to be out on her own and to learn and to really just understand the responsibilities of maintaining a household, paying your bills, keeping it clean, just buying your groceries on time, cooking, just fending for herself. Even though when she was living with me, she did that too. She fended for herself, but nonetheless. It was time. It was time. She's not that far away. I work right across the street from her. Actually, I'll be going back to work in June. But I was happy. Now she still got some stuff at my house.
I'm gonna come and get it.
And honey, if I could have packed that stuff up today,
Mama, I'm gonna come and get it.
and brought it with me,
I just need a minute.
you would have.
I would have.
I'm trying to leave some stuff over there because
No. She needs to come get it all. Winter stuff, everything.
I can go get that winter stuff in October.
I need my closet space.
I know that's right. I know that's
Do
right.
you have any like nicknames for Veda growing up, or do you still have nicknames for her now?
Do you have nicknames for me?
Any nicknames?
No, I don't think I ever called you anything but me.
Boo.
I don't think I ever did.
Oh, I didn't get boo?
I don't think so.
Oh, wow. Dylan got boo.
Well, that's different. But I was called Veda.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, no, Jazzy Black. You heard my mom. My mom calls me V. Hey, V.
say V. Hey V.
Hey, V.
Now I do, but I don't think back then I did.
It's just Veda.
Because see, you couldn't be but so nice to Veda.
Yeah.
She would think she can get away with everything.
Right.
Look, I remember this time that I asked my mom, could I wear one of her suede suits?
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Back when Jerry curls, where we were letting our soul glow. And I think I was in high school. My mom had this powdered blue suede suit, a jacket and a skirt. And tell him I'll never forget. I asked her, could I wear it?
Yes, and I told her no. I mean, I paid $800 for that suit. And I said no.
Right.
And when I turned my back, she wore it anyway. Got juice all over my jacket. When I went in the closet to get my jacket and I saw that, I almost died. I had to get in my car and go for a drive because I knew if I stayed there, I would kill her.
And when she asked me, did I wear it? I said, no, I didn't wear it. Baby, the whole collar was 3 shades darker than the actual suit. It was like the whole collar was wet with Jerry curl juice. I was like, what's that about? I didn't wear anything.
I had to throw the jacket away.
Oh my God.
Horrible.
Don't
My mama
know.
said, you can be nice to me.
Find that suit right
No,
today.
you couldn't be nice to people. No.
I got Jazzy one time. Jazzy wore a pair of my sandals to work.
And she called me while I was at work.
Sure did.
It was like, you got on my sandals. And I was like, well, I just slid them on. And she was like, you don't need to be sliding on nothing. So I literally had to leave work
Sure did.
and take my mama her sandals to her job.
I meant that.
And I was like,
You
that's
bring
so
them around to my
extra.
job.
Like,
Nope.
that is the most. Like, why?
Because for starters, those sandals were a gift. And I told her, she said, well, I just need to put on some black sandals. I don't care what you need to put on.
They were some Tory Burch sandals.
You bring them to my job. I work right around the corner from you. Remember Veda, I'm sure.
They was some girl, them little sandals. I said, Mama.
I remember.
Serious.
I was asking Jazzy. I said, "Why are you walking around barefoot around here?"
I bring them to my job. I don't care what you put on for the rest of the day. Bring me my sandals to my job.
She didn't have no shoes. She didn't have no shoes.
It
You
was
took the
just
shoes
fine.
away. I remember that. I
I
remember
mean,
that.
So, let's see. There's some advice. Oh, okay. Let's do advice. So, what advice would you give new moms out there?
oh wow. First off, I would definitely tell moms to make sure that you have an open line of communication with your children as soon as they understand, as soon as they start to speak. Have that open line of communication with your child. That's important, because a child should never be afraid to come talk to their parents about anything. Might be a little hesitant, but they shouldn't be afraid. I always had an open line of communication with Jazzi, right until she went off to college. She was calling me, telling me all the business that was going on. And I enjoyed that. I respect that. And even right till today, we still have that open line of communication. She'll call me, and the first thing out of her mouth is, girl. So I know it's going to be something good. I'll be like, hold on. Let me put my AirPod in.
No, for real.
Because I know it's going to be good. So having that open line of communication, I think, is important. And to just, at that early age, you're not trying to be that child's friend. You need to be that child's parent. You can be friends later when they get older, but growing up, you need to be that child's parent. You don't have time to be that child's friend and letting them do any and everything that they want to do, that they think they want to do. You have to parent that child. You have to set a structure for that child. So those are things that I would, to me, that are very important for younger moms out there. It's okay to tell your children no and mean no. It's okay, to give them a little leeway for them to learn, fail, pick back up, try it again. Don't ever discourage your child. Always encourage your child. So those are little simple things, just a few things that I would advise new moms out there.
What about you, Veda?
Well, my mom advice to a new mom would to be give yourself some grace. Allow yourself to get it wrong. Don't beat yourself up when things go wrong and you can't figure it out. Because there is no manual to being a mom. And I love that Huggies or Loves commercial when you have your first baby, oh my God, don't let the baby feet touch the floor. Oh, it's gonna get dirty. No, 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 no. And then the second baby, they're running around in the mud. We all want to get it perfect and we all want to get it right, but there is no perfection in motherhood. And just allow your child to be who they are, because there's always a chance for them to reset. As my mom spoke earlier, I was a different child as I was young, a different person as a child and now. So, just give yourself some grace and always know that, as long as you're praying mom and you love your child, they'll be there. And I want to say it'll work itself out. It'll work itself out. I'll never forget, Mom, you can say what you're going to say, but I'll never forget when I was dealing with this boy in high school, and boy, they did not want me to deal with this boy at all. He was a little old hood rat, drug dealing looking boy. And
You used to like those drug dealer killers.
drug dealer killer. And my mom said, when he's finished treating you like a dog, and when he's done having his way with you, I'll be here to pick up the pieces. But until then, she was like, do you? And when he was done, because she called it, I went back and she said, I'm here. And I'll never forget that story, because I just knew I was right. I knew he loved me. I knew I was the one. I knew this and I knew that, and I really didn't know anything. But I did know was that my mama told me that when I was ready, she'd be ready. So that was like one of my favorite things my mother said.
One time for Missy
I
Lamb.
love it.
That's real.
Yeah.
You remember saying that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his name was Jeffrey Bonds. Jeffrey
Ooh,
Bonds.
put his name out there. Where you at now,
Put
Jeffrey?
his name. I don't
Where
know.
you at now, Jeffrey? Look at her now.
Ma, you got advice for a new mom?
My advice to a new mom is, we all love our children. We think we have the cutest, smartest kids in the world, but just don't let your child disrespect you as a youngster.
Yes.
Because if you let them disrespect you as a youngster, they will continue on when they're growing up. They will not ever go backwards. So don't let your child disrespect you. It's not a good thing, and they shouldn't. And just don't let them do it.
Baby, let me tell you something. My mom will be whoop, 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 whoop. I wouldn't even say come
I remember one time, I don't know, I think I tried one time with my mama and I don't know what I said, but that's what it was. I think she told me to do something and we were like at Foley's. We might have been at Foley's, like at Redbird Mall. This was back when before Macy's, it was Foley's. And she told me to do something and I was just like, but I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I was genuinely curious. Like, why you always be trying to tell me what to do? I was just genuinely curious. And then next thing I knew, I had fell into the clothes. And Mimi was trying to get me out. And she was like, my mama was gone. My mom had already walked off. And I just remember
It was
my grandma trying to get me out the clothes. I have no idea what happened.
Oh my God. That's funny you say that because I remember being in a mall with my mom and my grandma. And I used to get mad when they wouldn't buy me clothes and they would go to the mall and buy clothes and they wouldn't buy me clothes. So if they didn't buy me nothing, I had a whole attitude. And then I would be walking around saying things under my breath and whatnot, lip poked out. And all of a sudden I just remember waking up out of a daze and I was in the clothes as well. I'm like, what's going on? My grandma was like, come on, it's okay. It's okay. Just come with me. And my mom was gone to the cashier doing what she had to do. And I'm steady like, what happened? Yeah, what happened? Yeah, my grandmama saved me that day. But yeah, you can't be disrespectful because like my mama said, you can't go backwards. If you let your child be disrespectful, they'll grow up disrespectful.
Disrespectful. That's true. That's
Right.
absolutely true.
So, are we gonna play the game? So we've got a game, and it's called what is this game called? Sitcom Moms. I wanted to give us some sitcom moms. So we have to pick which sitcom mom do we think is better, or if you just want to say something funny about either one of them, then that's cool too.
Okay, so we're gonna pick. Y'all go first.
We go first.
Okay, I'm gonna pick Claire Huxtable.
Oh, mom.
Because she was very down to earth and was about her business with those kids. So I'm gonna pick Claire Huxtable.
You're very clear.
Yeah.
I'm going with Lisa Landry because Lisa was just Lisa all the time. I don't know. She was just fun. And I know she had trial and error with, like raising the twins and she wasn't even really sure if she was doing it right, but it was always just like trial and error. So it was just fun kind of watching her like figure it out, like our moms aren't perfect, but she did an amazing job with both of them. So
okay. I'm going with Miss Huxtable.
Yeah.
I don't even think I saw 2 episodes of Sister.
Okay, maybe that's also why I like Sister because it's a little more my era. Love Claire.
Yeah.
Because I know who my mama going with. Who you go with, Mom?
Well, I would go with Huxtable because I didn't watch her show. Jackie, I didn't watch her.
We didn't watch
show.
Sister.
I'm gonna hold it down for millennials today. Sister, me.
We're down with the Huxtables. Well, just Claire, if anything.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm gonna go with. You know what? I'm gonna have to. Even though I like both of them, I'm gonna have to go with Aunt Viv.
I'm shocked because you're a really big My Wife and Kids fan.
Because I laugh hard at My Wife and Kids.
You do.
But I'm gonna go with Aunt Viv because she too was about her business and and raising the family. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Aunt Viv on this one.
Okay, Jazzy.
I'm going with Aunt Viv too, because we put the real Aunt Viv on there, and I'm gonna just leave it like that.
I know. I just noticed that. Like, what happened to the light skinned lady that played Aunt Viv for 20 years?
We like the chocolate.
Okay, Mom, you know these shows?
I remember her show, but I don't remember.
You don't remember Aunt Viv?
And on the
The Fresh Prince of Bel
oh
Air.
yeah. I don't remember her looking like that.
Mom didn't even remember the black Aunt Viv. She remembered the light skinned Aunt
Like,
Viv.
yeah.
So which one you gonna go with?
Yeah, Aunt Viv. Yeah.
Oh, you going with Aunt Viv?
Yeah.
What about Gina? My wife and kids. You didn't like her?
I watched her, but she was just funny. Real funny.
She was.
She wasn't involved with children. I didn't see her with children.
That's a water. I'm going with Aunt Viv too.
Cool.
Oh.
All right, we got Nikki Parker from the Parkers and Louise Jefferson.
I'm gonna go with Nikki Parker because she loved Kim. Was it Kim? Her name Kim. But she also too was about her business with Kim. And Nikki's hilarious. I'm going with Nikki Parker.
Yeah, me too. I'm going with Nikki because, I mean, the Jeffersons, woo! Great show, but, I can't tell you nothing about it.
Okay, Mom.
Beautiful, though.
Who you going with?
I'm going with Louise on the Jefferson.
And look, I'll tell you, you know how I'm going to tell you who I'm going with? Hey!
That's an Ogilvy.
Mr. Ogilvy.
Oh.
Natasha Mack from the game of Cookie Line.
I'm gonna go with Cookie Lion. And that's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know. Like Tasha Mack wasn't playing, and you kind of remind me of Tasha Mack. Like, hey, like I'm here to support you, but also like don't play with me.
Right.
So I think I'm gonna go with Tasha Mack because she just kind of had this. I like her spiciness.
Okay, we're going with Cookie.
Cookie, yeah,
we're going with Cookie.
Yeah,
I'm like Cookie. I feel like I'm more of a Cookie type of mom. Like I will get you beat up, okay, and then help you bandage your wound. All right, don't play with me. Don't play with your mama, okay? I'm a Cookie. I'm Cookie.
Okay.
Harry.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with Blackish.
Rainbow.
I like both of them. I didn't watch, honestly, I didn't really watch Family Matters as much, but I watch Blackish all the time, so I'm gonna go with Blackish for this sitcom on.
I like Harriet. I thought she was cute and soft and sweet, and she definitely gives 90s mom vibes. It's kind of cool. So
I mean, look at that pose.
Yeah. Well, you
we're a Blackish kind of family, so we both going with Rainbow Johnson.
Yeah, I love that show.
I don't even remember. Only person I really remember from Family Matters is Mr. Winslow and Steve Urkel.
Yeah, Mr. Winslow was funny.
Was what?
I said Mr. Winslow was funny.
Oh,
yeah, I remember them too. I don't remember the mom too much.
Y'all know y'all trying to put these two together.
That's so messy.
Oh, I'm gonna go with Florida Evans.
Oh Lord.
Good times.
Damn.
I'm going with Rochelle because she didn't really care about spending money because her man had 2 jobs. And I'm trying to make sure my man got 2 jobs too. Okay? Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah. Who you going with, Mom?
Okay.
Mom's going with Florida. I'm going with Rochelle as well. I'm going with her as well. Yeah.
That's fun.
So here's a segment where we talk about it, best advice that we got from our mom. So you want to go first, Veda?
Oh, Dad. I thought I already told it, but I'll tell it again.
Okay.
The best advice I got from my mom was, whenever you're finished doing what you're doing in life, I will always be here for you. Because,
Yeah.
children are going to mess up. Everybody's not perfect. You're going to date people your moms don't like. You're going to have friends that your parents don't like. And you're going to do things your parents don't like. But she always told me that whatever you do and whoever you do it with, I will always be here to pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
And that made me feel really good because I knew that I always had somewhere to come to. So that was her best advice for me. Go out there and do that dumb shiznig, and I'll be here waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Missy Lane, what's the best advice you got from your mom?
Um, well, right off with the bat, I can't think of anything she told me that I really got. I can't really remember anything.
I'm pretty sure your mom,
Man,
she had to give you some advice, right? Brush your teeth. That's good advice, right?
I always thought my advice was better.
That's real.
For one thing, I didn't live. I didn't live with my mom. My grandma raised me. My grandma was very, very, very old fashioned. She wasn't the kind of person that talked to you and helped you to grow up in life. She was real, real old fashioned. You had to learn everything on your own. You
Yeah.
know. So I didn't get very much advice as to what to do.
But
I,
that's
I
kind of
learned it pretty
important.
much. I learned it pretty much by doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss Lane.
Well, Jazzy Black, what's the best advice that you got from your mom?
Hmm. Got a lot of advice from my mom. I think maybe like the best advice I got was, a matter of fact, while we were on the morning show, and I think the best advice was just her telling me to like stay true to myself over anything. I can remember there was a moment where I felt like I had to like do the most to like be seen or like be heard or like or people paying attention and she was just like, don't feel like you have to overcompensate for anything. Like who you are is enough. And so I think that was probably like the best advice. And I always keep that in the back of my mind. Like you are enough and what's for you, will be for you. And if it's not, then that's okay. Like keep it pushing. So that's probably the best advice that I got. Thanks.
Okay. What about you?
Basically, the same advice I give Jazzy is the same advice my mom gives me, even right to this day. She just says, same thing. What's for you is for you. What will be will be. Just put your best foot forward, and that's all that people can accept. That's all that the most you can give is the best of you. So and it's just the little simple things, that your moms may say to you, that can carry you a long way, So the same advice that my mom instilled in me throughout my entire life, I try to instill it in Jazzy as well, and it's a constant reminder. I'm sure she gets tired of hearing me say it, but it's a constant reminder, I just want to remind you that. Don't forget that, so.
He also gave me good advice to not walk out the house looking any type of way. So thank you for that too, because I remember there were some times where I would think I was cute and I was gonna walk out the house, and then she would be like, "You need to go back and try again," and I'd be like,
"Oh, well, if that's the case, I've had that advice too."
Yeah. Like, you need to go try again.
Yeah,
plenty of times.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, let's hear from social media. We put a post up and asked, what is some advice that you got from your moms? So let's see what we got.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, yeah. So Queen Indy B from Magic 94.5. Hey, Queen.
Hey, Queen Indy.
Think before you speak.
That, ooh-wee. I mean, I had to pray about that too. In my younger years, I literally had to take it to the altar and leave it there.
Me too. I got that from her.
Yeah, she did. And so I had to think before, and it's not always what you say, it's how you say it.
Right.
And sometimes what you say to could potentially hurt somebody's feelings. So you kind of have to pick and choose your battles, pick and choose your words wisely. And if it's something you need to discuss with the person, your child or your grandchild, that may be a little sensitive, then pull that person aside. You don't have to embarrass that person in front of everybody and bring all their business to the forefront. But yeah, think before you speak. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a real good one.
Yeah.
Shout out to Classy and Fancy 89. She said, shoot, my mama said keep one eye open and one eye closed. So when the relationships fail, I don't feel so hurt and move on to the next. But then my daddy said, just use me and abuse them. Damn.
Veda, what you got to say about that one?
Oh my God. That's funny.
We'll keep one eye open and one eye closed.
I mean, okay.
As long as you're not driving.
Right?
That's funny. That's funny. Let's hear it from Shortstop 0312 said, everything slick, don't slide. And just because I let it slide, don't think you slick.
Not for real.
Okay. And wait a minute now. A lie don't care who tell it as long as it gets told.
Ooh, that's a word.
Okay. Shout out to Shortstop 0312. You just preached a whole little sermon right there.
So did. Won't he do it?
Yeah.
All right, Queen Taz, baby. She always said, trust nobody but God, because God is the only one that will see you through. And she was right. Amen. My mom was a real OG, for real. Real fella, aka sister.
No, I think that's rest in heaven.
Philia? Oh.
Rest in heaven for Leah, aka sister.
Oh.
But you can still use that energy. Her mama feeling that right now. Yes. Yes, God. Yes.
Left you with some good words.
Did.
Trust nobody but God. Amen.
God.
And a lie don't care who tell it. As long as it gets told.
That's deep.
You better use
that in my notes.
You need to put it in your notes. Oh my God. So is it time for us to give away this keyword?
It's time to get ready. Get ready for the keyword. Get ready for the keyword. And it would be, what do you think it is, Jazzy?
I think the bouquet is, don't play with my mama because she will beat you up. Is that too long?
That's a key phrase. That's the key phrase.
Word.
Yeah, we looking for a key word.
Is it flowers? Flowers, maybe?
Motherhood.
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 Pop up on the screen. Motherhood.
All
Okay,
right.
so you're gonna make sure that you use that keyword for some really cool giveaways.
You're gonna type that keyword on the website, and then we're gonna give you some cool stuff.
So go to magic945.com and
BDFW.com
and type in motherhood for your chance to win some really cool stuff.
You're gonna see the give her flowers thing. Just click on that, and then you'll be like, "Oh, this is where I do it."
Okay. Yeah. Remember, motherhood. 945.com.
94 and the BDFW.com.
Already.
All right, Lady Sharon. So we did story time. Okay. I guess. Look at the little scrolling market. I was just having so much fun with all this stuff popping up, the flowers, the background. Is that lipstick smudge on the back? Is that what that is?
It is really cute.
It's just flowers.
But it's time for us to get out of here and go celebrate our Mother's Day at some bottomless mimosa situation.
Lindsay Lane, you be on the bottomless mimosa?
No, that's me, not her.
Oh. I'm glad I'm at
she's sweet iced tea.
Okay.
Same here. I love a mimosa, at least one. Well, happy Mother's Day to you both. I hope you enjoy your day.
Oh,
Thank you. And the
Yes,
same to
happy
you
Mother's Day to
too.
you too, Missy Lane. I didn't get to tell you earlier.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And
Yes.
thanks to you too.
Yes, and Tamika, have the most amazing Mother's Day ever. I know you're gonna
Thank you.
looking so fly in your blue sleeves and your I know Jazzy Black's gonna take you somewhere special. So y'all enjoy your day and tell Mimi that I said hello and happy Mother's Day
Yeah.
to Mimi as well.
I will.
Yeah.
It's
Thank
so
you.
nice to see the both of you.
Good
Thank
seeing you
you.
too. I can't wait to see you, Missy Lane. I still want some of that crawfish mac and cheese that I never got from 2 years ago.
That's crab mac and cheese.
Huh?
Okay.
Crab meat and mac and cheese.
Crabby mac and cheese. I want
Okay.
that too.
Sound good too.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, see y'all
Okay,
later.
see y'all later.